Danilo is out until April, folks, and that's not good for Rangers, but good for everyone that does not want Rangers to do well. Back to the channel, and we're put up for a poll about Morelos. Now, this was prior to the April reveal. I thought it would have been late January / early February. That's what we thought initially. Of course, he went down at Hearts. Philip Clement not a happy bunny. I'm not a happy bunny. And scans confirm striker requires surgery, so not good. But we did put up a poll. Now, you can change February to April, big man, because that's what's happened. Should Rangers sign Alfredo Morelos back on a 6-month deal? 473 votes, 40% saying yes, while 60% saying no. I don't like looking in the past, but if it's between Morelos and no one, it has to be Morelos. Now, Lauren Shankland, Bojan Miovski, costing about $1. So it's going to have to be Morelos. Done it at the club before. I mean, a 6-month deal, pay as you play sort of deal. I think that works for everybody, but we'll have to wait and see. I think he would come back with open arms, to be honest. Cross Carrier says, nah. As Barry Ferguson said, the manager's already working with the last manager's team. Last thing he needs is bringing in more of the last manager's players. True, but I mean, see, it's a tough one because as much as like, do you really call like Goldson and Co and Tav? Are they really Beale's players? To me, Beale's players are the players he brought in. Now I get it, or I mean, because he wasn't in charge for that long, but I guess he was there with Stevie G. Like, where do you draw the line with that? Like, you always hear with United, like Goldbridge crying about, oh well, these are bloody Van Gaal's players. These are Ollie's, these are Mourinho's, but realistically, then how's the argument work? Either you're that guy's player, or like just because someone brought you in doesn't mean shit. I mean, if we're being brutally fucking honest, like Bale brought Balogun back, but is Balogun not a Gerrard man? How does it work? Not too sure. We have enough problems without bringing him back. He had his chance and he treated us like shit. We can do better than him. We have moved on. We are the people. Please do. That would be hilarious. Glad to entertain you. Greg's will be pleased as the little fat one returns. He looks, if I said he looks fatter, and he would be hungry to prove himself because I think he realised he made a howling mess of his footballing career. But the problem for me is he does look fatter. I've seen the pictures of him over in Brazil, but what I would say is he's only played 3 games, a total of like 72 minutes. Surely, if this was the fittest Morelos had been in a few years, he'd be starting for Santos, not making 3 substitution appearances, man. And like the deal they gave him, if they got relegated, he was allowed to go. It was almost like he's too big for Santos. Like, oh, we've got a superstar in here, so if we get relegated, he has to go. Like those sort of deals you see people go. Like if they go for the Premiership, the Championship, etc., like whatever league it is. So for Morelos to get that deal, I thought he'd have played more games, but yeah, maybe he had fitness issues. I don't keep up with Brazilian football. What are you going to do? Shanklin will go to Rangers, far better than Desser's all-round game has improved big time. I hope so. They should definitely re-sign Morelos because McDonald's sales in Glasgow were down big time when he left. His favourite one, that one beside Central Station, wasn't it? Big Alfredo, spotted him there a few times. All jokes aside, you on the mushrooms, Stevie? Hell no. Never done. I don't mind mushrooms. Not those ones. I say that. Mushrooms are quite pish, aren't they, to be honest? They're alright. If they're away a fry or something, you'll eat them. Not the magic ones. Let's see. Morelos would just sink them further into the debt with that diet. Have to bring back Burger Man, Cheeseburger Apocalypse. Rangers have no transfer funds left. He'd know we'd need him and he'd work his ticket as usual. A 6-stone deal. Get rid. No. Not worth his wage demands. Shanklin, fat boy. He did hee-haw last time round. Do the Honeys think he'll be better second time around? Poor wee Honeys. Remember when David Murray said, for every £5 Celtic spend, we will spend 10. Now I don't even have 10 pence. End of quote there. And that's going to wrap it up there. Michael Beale, what did you do to my football club, son? Alfredo Morelos. Big Alfie, El Buffalo. Imagine he came back fit as a fiddle and he was like prime Morelos and he started banging in all these goals against Celtic, which he never really did, but hey, better late than never, I guess. Anyway, guys, that's it in Folk Football. It's probably going to upload it just after 7. And then, of course, what do we have? We have a big game. Celtic Feyenoord. Hee-haw on the line. Part of the coefficient and a wee bit of pride. But until then, peace.